1 Grandmaster tip for each tank's ultimate in Overwatch 2. Today, I will be going into what each ultimate does and 1 tip for each ultimate. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. The first tank ultimate tip on this list is for D.Va. D.Va is a strong tank who's able to make space and eat up tons of damage. D.Va's ultimate, Self-Destruct, is essentially a mini nuke, dishing out 1k damage in a large radius. While making this great to use to clear the point, D.Va's ultimate should mainly be used for one reason and one reason only: to regain her mech. After D.Va ults, she's able to call down another one of her mechs. This makes D.Va's ult extremely effective to get another free life. Try to save D.Va's ultimate to jump back into mech when the enemy team bursts you down with damage or knocks you out. Destroyer of the Numbani airport, Doomfist.
I'm sorry.
Doomfist's ultimate, Meteor Strike, allows him to shoot up in the air and land anywhere on the map for the most part while dealing a solid amount of damage. While allowing him a free escape when he's critical health, Doomfist's ultimate typically positions him quite literally to wipe out squishies or low health tanks. With Doomfist, try to pay attention where the enemy team is fighting. If they are fighting in a small room, try to ult in a spot where you can cover the escape or both escapes, particularly the corner. This ensures that your Meteor Strike will cover both sides. Be sure to peep my Twitch to catch me live by following the link in the description below. The Khaleesi of Junkertown, Junker Queen. Junker Queen's ultimate, Rampage, propels her forward towards her enemies, antis them, and causes bleed damage. Rampage is excellent when used to counter certain ultimates at the start or middle of team fights. In particular, Junker Queen's Rampage is excellent at countering Zenyatta's ultimate Transcendence. Junker Queen's ult is great because it also doesn't require her to play particularly cautious. It rewards her for playing aggressive against the enemy team. Fender of Numbani, Orisa. Orisa's ultimate is much different than its Overwatch 1 predecessor. Terra Surge gives Orisa temporary health while she charges up, slows the enemy's movement speed, and makes it hard for them to get out of its radius. Terra Surge culminates in a large explosive buildup, unleashing catastrophic amounts of damage. On Orisa, use Terra Surge to particularly target supports, as it can not only be difficult for them to escape, but oftentimes is fatal. Without healing, the enemy team will fall quickly. Ramatra. Ramatra's ultimate, Annihilation, is the strongest part about his kit. Annihilation puts Ramatra into his nemesis form for the duration of his ultimate. During Annihilation, he has an AoE damage effect, able to block tons of damage, and can quite literally punch his enemies to death. Try to use Ramatra's ultimate to focus down supports mid-team fight, then follow up by cleaning up the DPS. The happiest Crusader boy you ever did see? Reinhardt. Reinhardt's ultimate, Earth Shatter, is extremely powerful in Overwatch 2. It's probably the strongest part about Rein's kit. Reinhardt struggles normally to keep up with most other tanks. He's forced to play usually somewhat defensive because his kit doesn't have much of long-range damage or poke. However, when Reinhardt gets his ultimate, he almost always has free shatters, unless the enemy team runs a Reinhardt as well. For the most part, the best tip for Rein's ultimate is if you see an opportunity, go for it. Don't be afraid to be aggressive when you ult. Using his ultimate, Reinhardt is rewarded by an aggressive strategy. Ah yes, everybody's favorite tank, Roadhog. Roadhog's ultimate is very on the nose, Whole Hog. Not only is it lethal when combined with Kitago's Kitsune Rush, he's also able to pump out massive amounts of damage on his own, along with a knockback effect. The knockback effect is really one of the things that makes Roadhog's ultimate so effective, so try using that to your advantage. Trying to cap the point but the enemy team is about to touch? Whole Hog them away. Genji got nano boosted and is about to clear your entire team with a nano blade? Not anymore, Whole Hog him away and protect your team. It has many uses, but the main trick is to use his knockback ability to your advantage. Sigma. Sigma is a strong tank with ricochet damage and a sturdy shield. Sigma's ultimate, Gravitic Flux, lifts his enemies into the air for a short period of time, only to slam them back down into the earth, often resulting in fatality if additional damage is applied. Gravitic Flux is actually very strong for securing points, whether it be payload, Koth, push, or hybrid. Flux does a good job at picking up the enemy team and making it impossible for them to touch the point. If you're not able to flux everyone in the air with your ultimate, aim for the squishies that are on the payload, especially the supports, to secure the objective with ease. Winston. Winston's Primal Rage turns Winston into a 1000 HP pummel party murder machine. Winston's jump cooldown is decreased and he's able to punch the enemy team back with his powerful fists. Winston's Primal Rage tip is that it should typically be popped when you are low health and are about to perish in game. Ideally though, Primal Rage should be used to juggle supports away from the team. The oversized hamster from the moon, Hammond. Hammond, aka Ball, has a strong space-making ultimate called Minefield. Minefield is incredibly great at making space and making it difficult for the enemy team to touch the objective. Hammond's defining tip though around Minefield is that mines are to Mercy as Raid is to roaches. Ever see a Mercy going for a res? You can use your mines at the start of her res, guaranteeing her demise. If you start slightly later and she gets res off, no worries. It'll still be hard for the Mercy to escape the proximity mines, and she'll res her teammate into an inescapable fate. The strongest woman in the world, Zarya. Zarya's ultimate, Graviton Surge, is a mighty ultimate fitting to Zarya's mighty personality. Graviton Surge sucks in enemy teammates and does not allow them to escape for the duration of the ultimate. Zarya's Graviton Surge should be used to win teamfights and capture objectives. Graviton Surge can be used defensively or offensively. However, the main thing you want to take home about Grav is use it to ensnare ulting squishies like Genji. You as Zarya can actually save your teammates by grabbing an ulting Genji or ulting Winston and stopping them from becoming a team-wiping menace. That is one Grandmaster tip for every tank ultimate in Overwatch 2. If you'd like more content like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, gamers, GG!